Hey, thanks for tuning in to watch this video. I'm going to help you get started with how to consume the virtual programming that the World Affairs Council is gearing up to start providing in lieu of the live luncheon and breakfast events that we traditionally rely on for obvious reasons. We're all kind of trapped inside, even though it's actually a beautiful spring day outside right now. My name is Mike. I host the BCTV show. I participate in the marketing and technology committees on the board of directors for the World Affairs Council. And today I'm going to just go over with you how to participate in the virtual programming here. So I'm going to show you two things. Um, Let me just switch over here. The first is this is the newsletter that you're going to probably be getting to this video from. I'm about to send this out. And so the thing that I'm going to focus on here is this event that we've got coming up next Wednesday. There's going to be two ways that we are distributing this virtual programming. One is to join live via Zoom video conferencing. The other is to watch and comment on Facebook Live. I'm actually going to start there. So if we click the Facebook Live link, it's going to take you to the post where I already have the broadcast scheduled for Wednesday, April 22nd at 12 p.m. Whenever we publish a program, I'm going to try and set this up in advance so that we can always send you the link. You'll also always be able to find that on wacreading.org/live, which we're going to keep up to date so that you can always find the most recent information, but I'll also include it with our Friday newsletters. And there's two things that I want you to pay attention to here on the Facebook live stream is one, if you haven't already liked the council's Facebook page, facebook.com/wacreading, please do that. It'll help you get updates and stay up to date on what's going on in the organization. The other thing, if you're willing, it would be greatly appreciated if you help us promote these events by liking and sharing these posts. So just give it a quick like, share it either directly in your timeline or with a post to say, looking forward to this great event. Everyone should come check it out. And if the more people that can share and like and promote that page, the better participation we will have at these events, and the more of them we will want to do. So the other piece I'm going to talk to you about is joining the Zoom video conferencing. Zoom is relatively easy to use. There are a couple steps. I'm going to go through them kind of in real time for you right now to show you what that looks like. The advantage of participating on the Zoom video conference is you will be on the meeting with the presenter and myself and have the ability potentially to ask questions either through video, by phone, or in the live chat. If you're watching on Facebook Live, it's very easy to access. There's no software to download. You can watch it whenever you want. If you happen to be watching live, you can also participate through the comment section of Facebook. So it's really just up to you how you want to participate and engage with it, with this content. If you're able to join live, either option is good. If you can't join the live event, then definitely check out the link for the Facebook Live, and that recording will be there even after the live event is over. Okay, so back to the email. We already looked at what happens if you click on the watch on Facebook Live. Even though the event's not running right now, you can go ahead and do that to like and share that post, which will be live at noon next Wednesday for everybody to consume. The other option, like I said, is to click on the Zoom link, and that will open a window like this. And this is what that's going to look like. It will load in your browser the Zoom. It will connect to the Zoom session in your web browser. And a couple things are going to happen. If you've already got Zoom installed on your computer, then it's going to ask you if you want to open in Zoom meetings. You can go ahead and do that. That would be the correct thing to do to get connected with a meeting. If you don't already have Zoom installed on your computer, you can use this link to download and run Zoom, or you can join from your browser. It's really up to you, whatever you find easier. I probably recommend downloading and running Zoom because it makes the connection really easy. That's what I've done here. So I'm going to click open in Zoom meetings, and we will see that the meeting tries to join looking something like this. I'll just resize it from my computer screen here. And there are a couple things I'm going to point out to you on these controls. So if you join before the meeting has started, it'll just tell you the host hasn't started the meeting yet, or it might put you into the room. But when you first start the meeting, this is what it's going to look like. And if nobody else is in there, and there are a couple things I want you to pay attention to in this bottom bottom left-hand corner where it says unmute and start video, you'll see that both of those are crossed out. That means I am not connected by video and I am not connected to the audio. To fix this, if I want to share a video, the first thing I need to do is select my webcam. If you've got a webcam on your laptop, it should be listed here. It probably is already selected. If you don't have a webcam on your computer, then there's not going to be anything listed here, and you can still participate without video. So just go ahead and leave that blank. Similarly for audio, if you've got a microphone and you've got a speaker that you can use, probably it's just going to be the default system speaker, and you want to participate on the meeting, then you can make sure that's selected and choose unmute to be able to participate in the meeting. I am going to ask that if you're joining the virtual presentation that you leave yourself muted unless you have a question. And that'll help us kind of control background noise in case garbage truck drives by or dog starts barking, whatever it is. Help keep the presentation a little bit cleaner. But if you have video, go ahead and start that right away. If you've got audio, then you can set it up in case you do have the opportunity to ask a question. The other thing that I'm going to point out is that you'll have so two things. One is you may come here and find that you're in full screen mode. You don't have access to some of these controls. Generally, there's either a link up here to exit full screen mode, or you can hit the escape key to exit full screen mode, and that'll bring you back into a window. If you want to participate, ask a question by chat, there'll be a button down here for chat. So you can click that chat button and it'll open a chat window where you can type your message. The moderators, myself, the presenter will see it, and we can ask that question for you on the live presentation. And then the other thing I'll show you is that under this Manage Participants button, you also have the ability to provide some feedback. So if you wanted to get our attention, you could use the yes button to turn that on. If we ask a question and you want to give some feedback, you could use yes or no to answer that question, or you can ask for us to go slower or to go faster. This is just some feedback you can give from the participation window. And again, you'd find that by clicking on Manage Participants. You'd find the chat by clicking on Chat. And if you're not seeing either of those, then it may be under the More menu, and you can just expand this to find those options. But this toolbar is going to be valuable to you. Otherwise, once you're connected, you'll see the video, you'll hear the audio, and that's really all you need to do to be able to participate in the meeting. And that really should get you started with Zoom. If you're hosting a meeting, if you're presenting in a meeting, it can get a little bit more complicated. But in terms of consuming the content, those really are your two best options: either the Facebook Live or joining the Zoom video conference as an observer, potentially as a participant. If you've got a camera and audio, also you can participate through the chat. Links will be provided anytime we're promoting a live event, or as I said, you can always go to wacreading.org/live to get the current links and see the current upcoming virtual events. So again, go like and share the upcoming streams, like the Facebook page, tell all your friends about it. It's super, super meaningful to us. If you help us promote that, will be greatly appreciated. That's probably the most valuable thing that you can do right now to help the organization. We had a live Q&A with Lynn Brown, president of the World Affairs Council, yesterday. You can find that on our Facebook page, so check that out. She answered some question about how we're approaching this virtual programming and what's happening with membership. And we'll talk again soon. I will see you on one of these presentations.